Bobby said he wanted to talk to me, so we'll see what he has to say.
Want to talk to us?
Yeah, he said me.
Okay.
So we'll see what he has to say.
Oh my god, that's pretty awesome.
It should be awesome. That would be awesome. But we have to be careful because if it doesn't go through, we have to. JP is our only option at that point.
Because I know with JP, like, he'll want to keep me safe next week, but I can't trust that.
I wouldn't trust him for that. No. But
I can rely on Godfrey because I know I can rely on you, Brittany.
Oh, 100%.
Myself.
And like JP would, if we could in the house, would honestly, it's what Zach wants. JP does.
Exactly.
And I gave him an opportunity to tell me last night. Yeah, because what you told me about the job shop, he knows. I know he knows. You know he knows.
I didn't mention anything.
I know, but he knows. I would never, babe, I would never say anything. But I insinuated to him, like, if he's saying that Bruno and Bobby are not coming after him, that means what?
Exactly.
And I was like, tell me. I grabbed him by the hand and I was like, Parhar, tell me. And he was like, I have no idea. Like, I'm just as confused as you. But he was 100% acting. I can tell when he's acting. So I gave him the opportunity to fess up and be honest. And he didn't. So, sorry. Don't blow smoke up my ass.
Yeah, like, so everyone in the house, like, when I was away, like, Greg told me everything. He's like, I started this alliance since day 3, joining with Sean. Neha says JP, Ashley, Zach, and Pilar is in an alliance. No, Bobby, Ashley, Pilar, and Willow are in an alliance. And then they think there's a couples alliance. And then there's Bruno, Bobby, Willow, Ashley, and Zach.
That's
Greg. That's the job.
And that's what's going on right now.
And
that's the missing piece I needed.
Exactly. But the thing is, if Bruno's willing to take Zach out,
That would be perfect.
that would be perfect. Because that means that alliance is gone. Exactly. We still need to get.
But if Bruno's willing to take JP out too, he's not going to be mad at us. He's going to be mad at Bruno. And I'll be like, listen, dude, Bruno told me. We can blame it on Bruno. We can be like, Bruno told us, man.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna cry and be like, JP, I want you. I do really like JP.
I do too. I like him.
I actually think it's crashing in.
But we gave him the opportunity.
I know.
And he's not trusting us. He's not telling us shit. And I've told JP pretty much up until last week when we went on the block. I told him everything. And then when me and Johnny went on the block, I was like, fuck this. You're not going to do shit for me. I ain't doing shit for you.
I know.
I love you so much.
Yeah, like, loves you. She said that. She's like, honestly, the moment we met each other, we just knew. I'm like, that's like the cutest meet cute. Do you know what I mean from a movie? She cried when she saw the beads. She cried. She thinks about you a lot. She like really, she loves you. So like,
they were black beads
in your bag,
and I put it in her first night dress to try to tell her, like, from the very first night, I loved you, and I'm mourning you're gone.
Yeah, and honestly, she knows that. Like, the moment, and then she took his, like, because I literally sat down with Risha for 10 minutes before I saw Neha walking through the door in the house, and I was like, are you coming to visit? And she's like, it's an eviction. And she told me everything, and she started crying. She's like, Sindy, the amount of smack everyone said about you.
It was fucked.
But me,
we were
Sarah,
so upset.
We were quiet. We didn't say anything.
And we honestly, we tried to, like, I would be like, I love Sindy. I think, like, they'd be like, she talks about herself so much.
Of course,
like every fucking person.
Every single one.
And they called you a name dropper, and I was like, Greg literally pulled a stool into the middle of the room and threw every fucking name he ever met.
I'm a name dropper. I told you one story about a party.
I said, you're just jealous.
I was like, that's not me the name dropping. But like, all of us sat down and we went through all of the information we knew about each other. Like, it was funny just to see Neha was like so sure that Zach, she's like, if either one of us go to Zach, go to Sarah, go to Johnny, like 100%. I was like,
Zach
okay.
was been playing us.
I was like 100%. And then Greg comes in and Greg's like, freaking Sarah and Johnny whispering into Brittany's ear and calling me out, blah, blah, blah. Johnny comes in and Johnny goes, dude, I had nothing to do with that. I was in the dark. Sarah was in the dark. We have no clue what was going on.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, Brittany told me just to play along, and I did.
I wanted Bobby out, to be honest.
Exactly. But and then I was like, okay, so, but if we get Zach one alliance. Because he's part of like,
and then they're like this at each other.
I know.
I can't wait. I want to talk more about Neha. I love her so much.
I know. I'll tell you everything. She like honestly loves you so much. Like she loves you. She's like Sarah's my freaking homegirl. Like I love her.
Oh, I can't wait to press all day.
I know. Like she like loves you, and like she's like Sarah's like one. You have to tell her everything like 100%. You have to trust her. You have to. And then I was
This is what I needed from
and then
the game.
Johnny said to trust you too. And then I think what Greg said, whatever. But Risha loves you
But
too.
did Greg get it at that point or no? He
Yeah.
still was like, because he called me a manipulator in front of everybody.
I know, but.
And is he okay? Like he's okay,
He's
right?
fine.
Okay.
Well,
that's all I cared
no,
about.
No, he wanted to come back into the house and then self-evict himself.
What an
I was
idiot.
like, are you serious? And he's like, oh, because I want to be the first person in history to self-evict himself. I'm like, you're gonna risk all of our chances to go in, so you can go back in and
What an
self-evict
asshole.
yourself.
What an asshole.
You're so angry.
Okay, you go first.
Him
I'll
and
come in.
Michelle fought so